Claire?
Blog Talk
Where's
Radio.
Claire? There she is. Okay, welcome to... Here we go again. What's the name of this show?
Sniper and the other guys.
Snipo and the other guys.
I think we decided that it's not that.
We've decided it's not that. So
Well, maybe if I insist, it will be.
Well, you can't insist.
Anyway,
Anyway,
for the most part, you own the show, so you just got to pick a name sooner or later.
eventually, well,
Yeah.
I thought y'all just decided what it was. So welcome to Not That. So anyway, I've been doing a reconnaissance on the show. And we have some reviews in. They're kind of interesting. So would y'all like to go over them?
Of course.
First off, nobody seems to really care or have an idea on the show name either. So there you go. The show topic yesterday apparently spurred some interesting results, to which case we were discussing penguins. Or not penguins, we were discussing kangaroos.
Oh, yeah, kangaroos.
Kangaroos. Yeah, so, apparently, we went from kangaroos to what race is your dog?
Indeed.
I've been informed we are incorrect, okay? So, yesterday we kind of vamped over the idea that the race of your dog, you know, was like, you know, for example, Chihuahua would be Mexican dog, and then, Shih Tzu would be a Chinese dog, and then the...
I think we went over the fact that Chihuahuas are not dogs. They're some sort of rat breed.
Something like that, yes. Well, either which way, they'd have a race of rat then. Okay. So, and we couldn't really determine what a pug was and stuff like that, right?
The giant pile of sexy.
Yeah, no, that was the bulldog. That's the
They're both piles of sexy. I mean, like little scrunch up little faces and they're snoring they make.
Oh, so now pug is... Okay. Oh, and that's right, that was a Shar-Pei anyway. There wasn't even a pug. Pug's a whole different anything. Anyway, okay, so we're wrong, apparently. So the discussion today wound up leading to the fact that apparently your race of dog is determined by you. So, for example, if you have a Doberman and you're black, you have a black Doberman. But if you're white, you have a white Doberman.
I'm going to call shenanigans on this.
No. It was all explained to me very, very, intricately to where it kind of, it makes a little sense in the aspects of like...
By who?
Well, people. Okay, so let's...
By people, okay.
Yes, people. They're obviously more educated in this dog race thing than me. So there you go. So the deal would be if you were Chinese and you owned that Chihuahua, the little rat dude, you'd have a Chinese Chihuahua. Doesn't even matter.
Oh.
Because, like, it's going to naturally, and the way that I can explain it was, like, what you eat is what they're going to eat because, they're going to steal stuff off your plate, on occasion and things. So they're going to, like Chinese food. So they're Chinese Chihuahua. And then they're going to, like, learn your habits and ways of things and stuff like that. And they're going to deal with things that way. So, for example, if you're a hyper person, they'll be hyper. If you're, a tame person, they'll be tame, which I kind of said bull on that. Chihuahuas aren't tame. I don't care what you do to them, but they kind of, said that, yeah, they would be tame. So, there you go. So, your race of dog is determined by you.
Okay.
Now, they went a step further and explained it to me like this in terms of things I had not even thought of. Okay? I was all like, are you sure the Chinese person, and the Chihuahua and the Chinese, they said, yeah, it happens with people too. And I went, huh? So here's the new revelation for the night, just to educate y'all properly, okay? If you're a black man living in China, you're Chinese. So if you're an Indian living in Africa, you're African. Doesn't matter. If you live in that country, so you're the white dude who moved to China, you're now Chinese. To which case, by the way, if you're the black man in China, you're Blackanese. That's the way I've been told.
Okay, well, did you have to born in that place, or did you just move to that place?
I'll have to get back to you. I don't know.
I do understand what you're saying here, because I've come across this before. Because not too long ago, when my mom was younger, she had a duck, which was convinced it was in fact a chicken because it was raised in a chicken coop.
So it was a duck. No, it was a chicken.
It was. It was fully under the understanding that it was in fact a chicken.
Okay, so
and no one had the heart to tell it otherwise.
Yeah. See that now? Did it? Whenever like all of its buddies went off to go lay eggs, did it try?
It tried.
It tried.
It sat in the coop, even though it really couldn't clutch the posts with its flippers and whatnot.
Huh. Interesting. Was he like amazed that he could float and nobody else could? Just figured it's a good swimmer?
Yeah. But back to one thing, you said that the dogs will act in a nature similar to the people that own it. Also calling shenanigans on that. That golden retriever was a giant ball of love me. That's all he is.
Well, that's what golden retrievers are.
I know, but he needs an entire orphanage full of lonely children to love him, and it still won't be enough for this dog. He is insane.
Well, is there anybody in your family like that?
No.
Extended family like that?
I'm not sure. He's difficult to explain. He is.
Oh wait.
My grandmother's current dog is, in fact, a very sly and mischievous, but also extremely intelligent dog.
Yeah, he has to live with her.
True.
He takes after your grandpa.
He's dead.
Well,
3 years of cancer at once.
Did you know your grandpa before he died?
Yeah, and that was for that dog.
Was he like that?
Let's see.
So,
like that. If I remember correctly, from what I've heard, his last words on his deathbed to my uncle was, let's see, what were they exactly? Oh, yeah. And Matthew, what the hell have you been doing with your life?
Oh, well, that's just, yeah.
And on his deathbed, he scared the shit out of Uncle Matt.
Oh, sounds like yeah, see, he's very cunning. There you go. See? Now, back to your golden retriever, is there anybody in your neighborhood like that?
No, not to my knowledge. Don't forget I live on a mountain. My neighbors are bears.
Is there anyone in your state like that?
There's bound to be.
Your dog's sneaking out at night then?
He tries, and that's mainly only to find female dogs.
Well, it's kind of he needs the love, man. And then the other review for the night is that the show was quite entertaining in certain aspects, some better than others. So apparently, to make our show better, we need to make fun of Boris more.
Oh, okay.
So we need what?
That's what the reviewers say. They say they love it when we're making fun of Boris.
Well, good thing you're
the only guy who actually listened to the show or something like that?
No, they thought we were goofy people, but making fun of Boris was great.
No. Well, anyway, back to the subject.
No.
So I'm racist against Australians, not just kangaroos.
Oh, now it's all of Australia.
Oh my God, I'm a bad person.
You are a bad person. I mean, you picked a whole country. It's a country, right?
It's a country and it's a continent.
Yeah, it's a continent. You picked a whole continent. That works out better. See, you picked a whole continent to be racist against, buddy. What's wrong with you?
Sorry. I feel bad for this. I'm going to adopt a baby kangaroo from Australia, so I can redeem myself.
You only had 7 to choose. 7 continents, right?
There are all 6.
Yeah, 7, 6. No, Australia, Antarctica counts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there was only 7. One's not even inhabited, unless you want to hate penguins. Do you hate penguins?
No, I love penguins.
You're cool. Okay, cool. You only had 7 to deal with, and you had to pick a whole continent to be racist?
Well, if you're going to do something, you have to do it right.
Yeah,
here's the question. Why?
Yeah, why?
Why do you not like Australians?
I do like Australia, but I just don't like kangaroos.
What about Crocodile Dundee?
No, I love that.
You love that? Okay.
Yeah, but I don't like kangaroos.
Steve Irwin.
Yeah, Steve Irwin?
I don't know who the hell is he.
The crocodile hunter guy.
Or Steve Irwin.
Oh.
So well known until he got killed by a stingray. Murderers of the Deep.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah. But you hate him.
No.
What you
just kangaroos, dude.
Oh, now you said all Australians.
I think he merely dislikes them because of their association with kangaroos.
Maybe he just hates.
For instance,
Australians.
I tend to not get along with people with annoying yappy dogs as much as I get along with other people.
Well, that'd be the Chinese people with the Chihuahua. So, anyway, but yeah, so all of Australia, huh?
I feel sorry. Please forgive me, people in Australia. I know we have 10% of our people is in Australia hearing this right now, but I'm sorry, please.
Well,
I mean, Australia has enough to do with it as it is. Are you aware that Australia suffers from mouse swarms by mistake? In fact, when the crop season is too good, it causes an entire swarm of mice to spread across the Australian wildlife, devouring all food in sight.
yeah, see, you should feel sorry for them.
For all these mice?
For the Australians.
Of mice.
He says for the mice.
Why would you feel bad for the mice? They're living.
Well, they are from Australia too.
You feel bad for the mice because they're from Australia?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Like, are you prejudiced against Australian mice?
I don't know now.
You don't know?
No.
Come on, this was your thing.
I feel bad for when entire towns are being killed by a swarm of mice, but the mice themselves are not the thing people you feel bad for. I mean, they're living it up. They're eating everything in sight.
Yeah,
they need to eat too. They have families. They have wives.
And more. That's what mice do.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when the conditions are good enough to produce a swarm, that is the best possible condition for mice. There is no reason to feel sorry for the mice. Be happy for the mice. Live it up, mice. Don't feel bad.
Yeah. I mean, your priorities are just screwed up, buddy.
No, dude. I just don't like kangaroos just like that. I just love Australia.
Do we ever get into why you don't like kangaroos?
Yeah. What's the deal with kangaroos?
Because it just seems like you don't like them. I can't find something wrong with them. Is it because they're marsupials? Is it because of Kangaroo Jack? Did you have something against Kangaroo Jack?
Yeah, I know who's that, but I like that guy, but...
Is it something to do with the fact that they can box, from what I've heard? Are you not fond of animals that box or boxing in general?
Maybe it's that, but...
Psychological child fear or some traumatic event in your childhood heavily related to kangaroos. Did you go to a zoo when you were young and you fell into a pit of kangaroos and they just beat on you for a while? And you've repressed this to the back of your mind until now?
Maybe it could be possible.
You don't even know why. He just doesn't.
Yeah.
I would like to go with my repressed theory that he was in fact violated by a large amount of kangaroos. I think I used the wrong word to describe a child being attacked by kangaroos there.
Maybe it's like that generational hate thing. Did your dad hate kangaroos?
No.
No? So this is all your own thing. It's
My
not.
mom hates kangaroos.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he's just prejudiced against kangaroos. He called it right the first day, though. He said he's racist against kangaroos. Apparently, he is.
Yeah. But okay, I do hate kangaroos, but I don't hate Obama. Or wait,
I
do hate Obama. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
he's a kangaroo too. We talked about this yesterday. We defined that elephant hates kangaroos, so I hate Obama because we say that Obama was a kangaroo.
By that same logic, Sniper, that would imply that you are in fact an elephant. Oh, wait,
Yeah, you're an elephant.
Well, do you know who I am?
You're Boris the elephant.
Yeah.
Do your call of the thing. Do the Dumbo call.
What?
I didn't expect that.
That was a horrible horse. What the heck?
That was a horse?
Well, it is racist to believe that every elephant can make that sound.
Well,
maybe I do have a problem with that.
Well,
I have a medical condition. I can, right.
That's not racist. That's like saying that it's racist to think that people can talk.
No, dude, you're just racist, dude. It should be a thing for you. And since I'm from Africa, you hate the whole continent too.
What about sharks? Are you racist against sharks?
No, sharks are fine.
What about
they kill people?
What about
they don't kill people? I mean, that's one mistake. Sharks are learned hunters, and in fact, the only reason why people are killed by sharks is due to a mistake. If anyone actually swims back to shore when they've been bitten by a shark, that is proof the shark has bitten them and let them go. There's a chance that a person can escape from a shark after taking a shark bite is 0% if the shark chooses to pursue them.
Yeah. You're actually killed more people are killed by hippos every year.
Oh, immensely more by hippos. Hippos are killing machines.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, I do hate hippos.
I think hippos are at like number 4 and elephants are number 5. Sharks don't even make the top 10, I don't believe, in the top 10 man killers at all.
Let's see. How many people, I have to Google this, are killed by kangaroos in Australia every year?
I can't imagine very much.
Let's see. Wiki answers, blah, 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 despite 1936. What? Kangaroo, despite the fact kangaroos are well-known occasion to the law, on record fatality of a kangaroo. Oh, there's only one person. Back in 1936.
You see, they are evil. They kill people.
Yeah, one person back in 1936.
No, dude. That one person who had the cancer cure or something.
Maybe they're just really good at hiding the bodies.
Yeah.
Mm.
Think about it.
Hippos are responsible for more human fatalities in Africa than any other large animal.
Yep.
Male hippos actively defend their territories, which are known to run along the banks of rivers of lakes. Females are often known to get extremely aggressive if they sense anyone coming between them and their babies, who stay in the water while she feeds on the shore. Hippos can run at speeds over 20 miles an hour, and they have enormous jaws, which host up to 20-inch canines. Yeah, hippos are killing machines. I think I've seen the picture. Oh no, Animal Planet. Hippos can crush cars in their mouth like it's nothing.
Yep.
Oh.
They are killing machines. I mean.
Yep. So what about let's get back to racist on sharks here real quick. Would you be racist against a shark that jumps in a boat?
A shark who jumps in a boat?
Yes.
I'm totally fine with that.
You'd like cruising along, doo-ba-doo, enjoying your day, and the shark just jumps in your boat.
Boom. Well, maybe he only wants to say hi or, going to the party.
No, according to the people who reported this story, he was pretty mean. They were scared of him. So,
well,
a 300-pound mako shark jumps in a fishing boat in New Jersey.
Surprise!
He watched what's the name?
Jaws?
Oh, he watched Jersey Shore and felt he had to put a stop to it.
He was like, I'm coming to get you.
It had to be ended one way or another. He was the one shark to do it.
I just saw this as like, are you kidding? Apparently they were out fishing. They hooked this thing, and it was trying to get away like a normal fish would kind of do. And its way of getting away was it literally jumped onto the boat, which, of course, then freaked the people out, and they didn't know what the heck to do. It caused about $1,000 worth of damage to the boat.
Well, they really can't do anything. Sharks can survive without water for hours.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
While the shark will play dead, and if they try to move it, he'll rip their arms off.
They said the shark shot 15 feet in the air.
Oh, my God.
You imagine?
Wait a minute. It was a mako shark then, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure they often practice breaching as much as the larger sharks as a great white would.
Yeah.
I guess just learned it for the sake of it.
I don't know. He was, I am getting away from you fools.
That's a pretty good way to crash a party.
I think he just realized he was going down, and he said, I ain't going down without a fight, so he came on board.
I mean, sharks are hard to catch in general. They are learned hunters, like pretty much humans. Sharks don't instinctively know how to hunt, so they learn from experience. So if a shark gets caught and is released, he won't let himself get caught by another fishing line.
Yeah. So apparently the captain said that the shark jumped on board and was violently thrashing around and was eating all the broomsticks they were trying to poke at him.
Oh, nice human. They are trying to feed me.
Feeding broomsticks. So then they got scared of it and just left it alone. And then it thrashed about for half an hour.
Oh yeah, then it'll be alive for another 2 hours waiting for something to come close.
And then they were finally just like, and then they eventually got up enough bravery to wedge it in.
Oh, we're fine. Just leave the shark alone.
He said that he's going to leave the teeth marks on the boat as a badge of honor. He says the floor marks have to be fixed though. Okay.
That will have to be a really bad day for you if you find yourself with a shark in your boat and you're not able to do anything about it.
Yes. Well, you could have a worse day. You
of course.
Could have decided you were going to, smuggle yourself onto an airplane.
Oh, lovely.
A shark into an airplane?
No.
Sharks on a plane?
Shark would snakes on a plane. Why not? Okay, so have you ever heard of people smuggling onto an airplane?
Is it that expensive to buy a ticket where you have to smuggle yourself onto an airplane?
Well, some people trying to save money,
I think you're spending too much effort trying to save money if you're trying to smuggle yourself onto an airplane.
Well,
yeah, I wouldn't recommend that even if you don't have money.
Well, I'll just say it this way in terms of, you should never do it because the airplane cabin is shielded from the weather. The other parts of the airplane are not. So when you get up there, in the upper atmosphere, it's rather cold. You'll literally freeze to death. In which case, Russian plane made 7 trips with a dead man on it before they found the body.
Oh.
Plane made 7 trips flying with a dead man at its wheel before the crew found the grisly discovery. Yeah.
Isn't that lovely?
Well, I have heard something like that before. A dude sneaked in the wheeled plane. I don't know what they call, but they sneaked there, but he died. And when the plane put down the wheels to land, he fell down and the body landed into a guy's house. He was freaked out because people were falling from the sky.
I would be freaked out too. I mean, I don't want to be the guy who's not freaked out when that happens.
Yeah, it's just like, it happens.
Oh, it's raining, man.
Now I got to call my insurance to get a new quote. You think I can patch that myself? I mean, it's kind of an expensive deductible, Yeah, no. So let's see, the remains apparently flew from Italy to Moscow. Why would you do that trip? How much would that trip be, Italy to Moscow? I don't know.
I mean, you could save money in other ways. I mean, ways that don't kill you.
Drive a car?
Yeah.
Something. I don't know. I guess you could drive from Italy to Moscow. It'd just take a while. But you could physically do it, sure. Pass some borders and stuff, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, maybe you could, spend this money on groceries. Buy ramen cups for a year. Or maybe, let's see, stop paying your cable bill? I'm not sure. I mean, there's ways to save money which don't involve climbing into a storage car of a plane.
But he needed to get there. There was important things going on the other side.
Well, clearly not too important because it took 7 trips to find them.
Well, that he was kind of not exactly in a hurry at that point, He was just kind of hanging out.
You are a horrible person.
So then we'll go on to the other topic of interest that I heard about today. Boris, at what age did you discover that women were better or how should I phrase it? Girls. What? At what age did you discover girls were something more than to just throw rocks at?
What?
When did puberty hit?
At what point did you look over at some female in your life and go, well, hello?
Well, since I was a little kid, I saw anime, and I say, hey, I like those girls. They are pretty. They are prettiful. They are colorful. They are pretty, and I like them. I want to marry someone of her.
That's totally far from the question I asked you. I asked you what stage women, not cartoons that are...
Oh, the age of the women, not the age of himself.
No, him. I'm saying himself. But come on, you're going to use anime as the first thing you were ever attracted to? Really?
Well, I had a crush with my English teacher when I was in kindergarten.
Go back to the anime. Go back to the anime.
Hey, she was pretty and she treated me really nice.
She treated you really nice how?
When I was in kindergarten. She told me,
nice.
She told me, good job, Boris. And I said, yeah, I like her.
Yeah, you did it with a high-pitched voice like that.
Well, I don't know, maybe at, with puberty and all that, and that kind of stuff, maybe 9 or 8.
Stuff like that. You were in kindergarten, you said.
Yeah, but you want to know when do I want to have a girlfriend or something like that.
Hey, did you sing the ABC song in kindergarten?
No.
Why not?
I think you know the answer to this.
What are you trying to?
I'm trying to entertain the audience for you. They like to make fun of you.
I want to see the conversation or something like that. I don't believe you.
Okay, don't believe me, but it's still.
I do believe that you are only trying to make fun of me and
has nothing to do
audience.
With it. So what did you sing instead of the ABC song?
Well, I'm from Mexico, so we don't have that kind of songs.
Really? What kind of songs do you have?
Like, the classic.
No, I have no classic.
Iron Maiden.
What are those? The classics to me is La Bamba. What are you talking about?
La Bamba?
Yeah, that's a classic. It's a very good classic. And the Ricky Ricardo songs.
Ricky Ricardo. Yeah,
and then that one that Slowpoke Rodrigo sings. That's very classic.
Let me try to remember one song of my childhood. Can I sing them for you?
I don't know. Can you?
Yeah. Pimpón es un muñeco muy guapo de cartón. Se lava la carita con agua y con jabón.
He just told me a Whopper taco.
What?
He said Whoppo something. He told me a Whopper taco.
I am wondering one thing. Where exactly were you going with the original point of asking him this? It seems like we're starting to get off track.
I had to have a point? What did I ask him? I don't even remember now.
At one point in time, he began taking interest in the
I was just curious
around him.
I was just curious because as of yesterday, we weren't even really clearly defined on whether he knew how to talk to women. So, got to find out.
I thought this was going to be some sort of interesting.
Yeah.
No, we don't have time to be interesting. We got 2 minutes.
Actually.
See, otherwise we could be interesting, but I'd have to extend the show, and we gotta have listeners for that. So there you go. In which case, show recap, just so y'all know, we do have 20 listeners now.
28.
20.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, see, different. 28 would be more, but we do have 20 listeners. Kind of interesting. So yeah, we're getting there slowly.
Whole 20 listeners. Oh my God, whole 20. Who the hell is trying to spend time listening to us?
Dude, that's 4 teams a league, okay? It works. we're growing.
Okay, Pewpew. Okay, Pewpew. Chris. I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
At what age was your first kiss?
My first kiss? Let's
yes.
see. Real one or didn't matter one?
I don't know. With another girl that wasn't your family?
That'd be 5 years old.
5 years old with another girl.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you were a heart crusher.
Yeah. Well, it's just first girlfriend at first serious girlfriend at second grade, then real girlfriend at fourth grade. So they.
Hadn't you had a crush with your teacher?
No, I didn't have no teacher crushes. I picked girls my age, weirdo.
Oh, well, I was in kindergarten. I had a girlfriend in second grade, too.
Yeah, you're playing against people that have a preference for older women?
His fiance is in her 60s.
Oh, come on now.
She's 23. I am 24, by the way.
Oh,
well, thank you, everyone. This is the end of the show.
Yeah, we're done recording. It says recording left. Now it says we're done. It still says we're recording. I'm just curious. Let's just keep it going. See how long it goes. I don't know. Eventually it'd cut us off, right?
Eventually.
Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, well, we hope you enjoyed the show. And there you go. It's all Boris's fault.